nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. Let's watch Inception from 2010. This is a Christopher Nolan film. You know all this. You know who's in it. I don't know who's in it, other than DiCaprio. And then I have a weird feeling in the back of my head that this has got a bunch of people from The Dark Knight in it. I don't know. I was reading something about like directors that use the same cast over and over again, and I believe Nolan reused the Dark Knight cast for this, and then a bunch of other names. But other than that, I don't know anything about it, other than it's a twisty movie. There's going to be surprises of different kinds. I don't know what the nature of it is. I don't know if it's going to be like, and spoilers for, is it The Departed? The one where, Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg are the guys. Not going to say anything else. I don't know if it's going to be that kind of surprisey kind of twist, or if it's going to be more like, I don't know, everything everywhere all at once kind of twist. Like, I don't know what kind of mind-bendery I'm about to undergo, but it's a very popular movie, people love it, and it's one that I've just never taken the time to go out and see. But if you want a full-length version of this reaction, go to patreon.com/FWCI. That's where you can get it for $5 dues a month, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. I've put this on the movie poll a bunch of times and it's never won, but I want to watch it. I've decided today's the day we're doing Inception. I just realized the date is 24/4/2024. So, are we going to get number shenanigans in this? Is this a foreshadowing of that? Let's jump into the movie. This is Inception. Jesus. Boom, boom. Oh. So we washed up on the coast in Japan?
これです
Spinning top?
A man possessed of some radical notions.
What?
What is the most resilient parasite? Bacteria? A virus? Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate. An idea that is fully formed, fully understood, that sticks.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. I'm following that for sure.
It's called extraction.
Oh.
You can train your subconscious to defend itself from even the most skilled extractor.
What? So what, they get inside their dreams and get, like, private information?
I need to know my way around your thoughts better than your wife, better than your therapist, better than anyone.
Holy shit. Is that the same old man from the very beginning? Because that dude at the beginning, that kind of looked like prosthetics. And now I'm wondering if that's him. Oh, damn. Oh, this is what they're doing when they're inside somebody's dreams? They're just prone and, like, vulnerable, sitting in a chair with their eyes closed? Ugh.
Just head back to the room. All right, I'll take care of this.
Okay, make sure you do. We're here to work.
Wow, so they just have, like, their own little mini society inside other people's heads. That's fucking crazy. So she's like another one of these dream invaders.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, you knew you couldn't trust her, man. Why'd you leave her in charge of anchoring your rope? So what happens if you die in someone's dreams, though? Do you die? What about all these other people? Are they in the dreams too, or are they just like NPCs?
Killing him would just wake him up. But pain. The pain is in the mind.
Oh, it is? Oh, that's not good.
Your mind, aren't we, Arthur?
So what, as long as you keep him... Oh, good work. So as long as you keep him alive, you can torture him in his own mind. That is sadistic. Oh, right. So when they say the dream's collapsing, they mean literally collapsing. And what is this super secret information that Saito has? What do we got here? Switcheroo, switcheroo!
Kick! What? Dunk him.
Shit. Whoa! Yeah, tuck that chin in there, DiCaprio. I see you. Wow, that's a pretty damn interesting way to illustrate what's going on here. Yeah, and what the fuck is all this stuff about?
Question is, why'd you let us in at all?
An audition.
An audition for what?
Doesn't matter. You failed.
Oh, cop that. Oh, wait, what? Christ, so we're in a dream in a dream?
We definitely made a wall. A line of polyester.
He knows he's not in the reality of reality.
I'm still dreaming.
So that's the whole deal. You just gotta trick them into thinking that it is reality.
Asshole. How you mess up the carpet?
It wasn't my fault.
You're the architect.
I didn't know he was gonna rub his damn cheek on it.
Why don't you just make it wool, man? You got a budget in these dreams? What is the significance of these spinning tops, though?
Put Grandma on the phone for me, will you?
She's shaking her head.
Let's just hope she's wrong about that.
Jesus. This is a awkward phone call.
Is Mommy still?
Oh, that's his wife. Ex-wife.
All right, and you be good. You be...
I guess he's a pretty immoral criminal, isn't he? Like, literally invading people's, like, thoughts. I can understand why the grandmother is not keen on him.
What will you do with it?
Nothing. But I can't speak for Cobalt Engineering.
So they're gonna send him to prison, or is Cobalt gonna murder him? Maybe in his dreams. Oh, that would just wake him up.
I can find my own way to square things with Cobalt.
Then you do have a choice.
And I choose to leave, sir.
So that's the whole goal here, is to start putting thoughts into people's minds.
No idea is simple when you need to plant it in somebody else's mind.
My main competitor is an old man in poor health. His son will soon inherit control of the corporation.
Oh.
Do you want to take a leap of faith? Or become an old man filled with regret, waiting to die alone?
Oh my god. Yeah, make your choice there, DiCaprio. Assemble. The Avengers are in this?
What'd you do it to?
His ex-wife. I'm curious of the job of the architect in this movie. Does he need to go somewhere in, like, real life, obtain a bunch of data, and then somehow, like, replicate that in someone's mind?
Brought these for you to give to the kids when you have a chance.
It'll take more than the occasional...
Oh, this is his dad, his grandfather, his dad.
Navigate people's minds, but after what happened, there weren't a whole lot of legitimate ways for me to use that skill.
What the fuck happened?
Before I describe the job, I have to know you can do it.
Why?
It's not, strictly speaking, legal.
Hell of a job interview right there.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Hello, good work.
That's more like it. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their subconscious.
How could I ever acquire enough detail to make them think that
Thank
it's
you. That's what I'm asking.
You never really remember the beginning of a dream, do you? So how did we end up here?
Well, we just came from the,
Yeah, you were on a rooftop 5 seconds ago, weren't you?
Stay calm.
Oh no. I'm guessing there's so much stuff in the background of that scene before he tells her that they're in a dream that's weird that I didn't notice.
How did architects become involved?
Someone had to design the dreams, right? Why don't you give us another 5 minutes?
I still don't understand how this works.
Who are the people?
Projections of my subconscious.
Yours?
NPCs, there you go.
Like a bank vault or a jail, the mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect. Understand?
Then you break in and steal it.
Somehow this is making perfect sense to me. I'm shocked at this. It's because it seems highly complex. Whoa. That is crazy. Yeah, they did something very similar to that in the Doctor Strange movie, but this is unbelievable.
My subconscious feels that someone else is creating this world. The more you change things, the quicker the projections start to converge on you.
Oh, really? Okay. Alright. Oh no, don't do this. I can't imagine this is going to go well. Infinite reflections?
I know this bridge. Only use details, a street lamp or a phone booth, never entire areas.
So the reality of this setting is sending him back to these memories with his wife.
Back up!
Get off! Holy shit.
Hey.
That's nuts.
Totem, it's a small
That's
personal...
some subconscious you've got on you, Cobb. She's a real charmer.
Oh.
Calm down. You went in there and started manipulating the world, and he's like, don't do that. Just a heads up. And you kept doing it.
Have on you all the time that no one else
Like
knows.
a coin?
No, it needs to be more unique than that.
Oh, that's what he means by a totem?
I'm not about to just open my mind to someone like that.
Smart move, Ellen Page.
Plenty of good thieves.
We don't just need a thief. We need a forger.
A forger. Okay. Hey, here he is. By the way, my missus encouraged me to watch this, and now I know why. Tom Hardy, she loves him.
Bother telling me it's impossible.
No, it's perfectly possible. It's just bloody difficult.
Interested.
Alright, we can incept.
It's really at the mercy of your subject's prejudice, you see. What you have to do is start at the absolute basic.
Which is what?
The relationship with the father.
Yeah, you gotta plant some kind of seed of mistrust.
Price on my head, was that dead or alive?
Don't remember. See if he starts shooting.
So what happened with Cobalt and him for them to want to be getting him like this? I don't know if you quite blend in there, Dom. My God, this is what? Where is he going to? Why is it... He's in a dream. He's in a dream. Somebody's fucking with it.
What are you doing in Mombasa?
I need to protect my investments.
Or are we in a dream?
Ah, so this is your idea of losing a tale, yeah?
Different tale.
You're gonna have to master a few tricks if you're gonna build 3 complete dream levels. Excuse me.
Yeah, what is going on with these stairs here, man?
See?
Paradox.
He thinks it's safer if he doesn't know the layouts.
Why?
He won't tell me. I think it's Mal.
Yeah, I think it is as well. How is she still existing in these dreams, though? Yeah, she's dead.
What you see in there is just his projection of her.
Oh, that's what he means when he says she won't let him be an architect. Christ.
About 40 hours, each and every day.
Why do they do it?
Tell him, Mr. Cobb.
After a while, it becomes the only way you can dream.
Oh, so now it's like a drug, like heroin kind of thing. Now they just need it?
Are you all right, Mr. Cobb?
Yeah. Everything's just fine.
No, you don't look so good. So he spins that to make sure he's in his own dream, right? So if she shows up in somebody else's dream, then she's not dead. That's my take.
Rumor is the relationship is quite complicated.
We can't work based solely on rumor, can we?
Can you get me access to this man here? Browning. Fisher Sr.'s right-hand man, Fisher Jr.'s godfather.
It should be possible, if you can get the right references.
Don't worry about the references, mate. We got that covered.
Must be a cherished memory of his.
I put it beside his bed. He hasn't even noticed.
Oh man, this is going to be easy to get in between these two. He seems to hate him.
And suggest concepts to Fisher's conscious mind. Then, when we take him a level deeper...
Good plan. Good plan.
I am impressed.
Your condescension, as always, is much appreciated, Arthur. Thank you.
Oh, that's going to be her totem?
Here, take a look. So you're learning, huh?
Well done.
In case one of us brings in our projections, we don't want them knowing the details of the maze.
You mean in case you bring them all in?
That's exactly what he means.
Cobb, do the others know?
No, they don't.
You've got to warn them if this is getting worse.
No one said it's getting worse.
Everyone's saying it's getting worse.
Why can't you go home?
Because they think I killed her.
Oh, okay, that's why Grandma's not a fan.
Well, can we run with that? We could suggest to him breaking up his father's company as a screw you to the old man.
No, because I think positive emotion trumps negative emotion every time. We all yearn for reconciliation.
Really? I disagree with that. You only have to spend 5 minutes on the internet to know that that's not true.
My father accepts that I want to create for myself, not follow in his footsteps.
Sneaky.
Need to do a little better than might.
Oh, thank you for your contribution, Arthur.
Forgive me for wanting a little specificity.
What is the beef between these two? Right, so the dream exists in that suitcase thing. Okay, I follow now.
Good night.
He keeps just going in there to spend time with Mal, doesn't he?
It's a week, the first level down. 6 months, the second level down. And the third level.
It's 10 years.
Holy shit!
So once we've made the plant, how do we get out? And I'm hoping you have something more elegant in mind than shooting me in the head.
A kick.
What's a kick?
This.
You get knocked back into the, bath.
Tipping. Trick is to synchronize a kick that can penetrate all 3 levels.
We could use the musical countdown to synchronize a different kick.
And otherwise, what, you're stuck in there for 10 years? But you're not really, though. It's just like some Black Mirror shit where it's like, psychologically it's 10 years, but physically you're, you know, a couple of hours or whatever.
So no one would walk through, but you'd have to buy out the entire cabin and the first-class flight attendant.
I bought the airline.
Alright.
It seemed neater.
It is a neater idea. This is a dream heist. This is our heist crew. Oh. She's gonna go sneaking around his dream. Uh-oh.
Alright, well, this has nothing to do with you.
This has everything to do with me. You've asked me to share dreams with you.
Not these. These are my dreams.
Yeah, but if you're unhinged, man, then you should probably let these people know before they let you into their brain. He's being a bit of a dick, I won't lie.
It's the only way I can still dream. My dreams were still together.
You are not well, Dom.
These are memories, and you said never to use memories.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're trying to keep her alive.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, what's done there that you regret?
Listen, there's only one thing you need to understand about me.
Oh, he killed her, didn't he? He actually killed her. She was saying, you can find me, you know what you need to do. Mercy killing of some kind?
I realize I'm gonna regret this moment that I Need to see their faces one last time.
Oh, and he doesn't even get to see their faces again? Ah!
If I'm ever gonna see their faces again, I've got to get back home. The real world.
Oh my god.
I know who you are. What are you doing here?
Trying to understand.
How could you understand? Do you know what it is to be a lover?
What? Why'd this take a weird turn?
How could you bring her here, Dom?
What is this place?
This is the hotel suite where we used to spend our anniversary.
What happened here?
Please, I need you to stay here.
Whoa. Oh, did she accidentally hurt herself going off at him because he was leaving? So that's what's going on inside Leonardo DiCaprio's head. Jesus. You're fucked up, man. You need help.
Then you have to show Arthur what I just saw.
Get us another seat on the plane.
She's on the team. Alright, let's go.
To your father. May he rest in peace, huh?
Alright, and the web has begun to get spun. Alright, guys. How are they going to do the kick if they're all in, like, reclined positions? A big old, bit of turbulence. Alright, good plan.
I'm sorry, I thought it was free.
Well, it's not.
Maybe we could share.
Maybe not. Can you pull over, get this?
What are you doing?
Great.
Hang on, this is level 1 of his dream, right? Whoa. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Bridge is okay, unless he gets car sick.
Sato?
How are you going to be dealing with that pain there, Sato? And also, stay asleep. Stay alive. Both of those things.
Those were not normal projections. They've been trained, for God's sake.
You're right.
How could he be trained?
Fishers had an extractor teach his subconscious to defend itself.
It won't wake him up.
What do you mean it won't wake
It won't
him
wake
up?
him
When we
up.
die...
The sedative.
We're too heavily sedated to wake up that way.
Right, so what happens when we die?
We drop into limbo.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
Yeah, fuck. It's a bit of a situation, isn't it?
All right, we continue on with the job, and we do it as fast as possible, and we get out using the kick, just like before.
Forget it. If we go any deeper, we just raise the stakes. I am sitting this...
I'm insured against kidnapping for up to 10 million. It should be very simple.
Shut up!
I like the sass in his voice, though.
I was supposed to have all night to crack this.
Saito wasn't supposed to be shot in the chest. We've got 1 hour. Now get us something useful, please.
Okay.
Well, what then?
I don't know, some meaningful combination of numbers based on your experiences with Maurice.
We didn't have very many meaningful experiences together.
Perhaps after your mother died.
Right.
Limbo's gonna become your reality. You're gonna be lost down there so long that you're gonna become an old man.
Filled with regret.
Waiting to die alone.
The irony.
He called me to his deathbed. He could barely speak. But he took the trouble to tell me one last thing. One word. Disappointed.
Thanks, old man, for those parting word.
The truth that Maul is bursting through your subconscious. And the truth that as we go deeper into Fisher...
So that's what happened with that freight train. That's Maul / Dom unraveling.
We did that for years. We built our own world.
How long were you stuck there?
Something like 50 years.
Whoa. Yeah, that's that Black Mirror shit where like the blink of an eye is, you know, hundreds of years of psychological consciousness.
I knew something was wrong with her. She just wouldn't admit it. Eventually she told me the truth, that our world wasn't real. That she needed to wake up to come back to reality, that in order to get back home, we had to kill ourselves.
Whoa, so she really just lost all comprehension of reality and not reality.
Because you don't know you're dreaming!
She was certain there was nothing I could do, no matter how much I begged, no matter how much I pleaded.
Doesn't he have his totem at the time? Or is this how they figured out that whole concept?
Come out onto the ledge or I'll jump right now.
Okay. We're gonna talk about...
This is a bad situation.
I filed a letter with our attorney explaining how I'm fearful for my safety.
What? Why the hell did you do that?
We're going home to our real children.
No. Mal, you listen to me, all right?
What is going on? What happened to her accent? She said Irish here?
Look at me! Oh, no! Jesus Christ!
Fuck, no wonder he doesn't want to talk about
Declared
this.
sane by 3 different psychiatrists. It made it impossible for me to try to explain the nature of her madness.
Hang on a second. Somebody gets themselves declared sane by 3 psychiatrists. That's overkill. What's going on there?
You have to forgive yourself, and you're gonna have to confront her.
Yeah, that is a good point. He is carrying a lot of guilt. Shit.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Oh, alright, Tom, what do you got? Hey, that'll work.
With Mr. Charles like we did on the Stein job.
So you've done it before?
Yeah, and it didn't work. The subject realized he was dreaming and his subconscious tore us to pieces.
Excellent, but you learned a lot, right?
It's a gambit designed to turn Fisher against his own subconscious.
And why don't you approve?
Because it involves telling the Mark that he's dreaming, which involves attracting a lot of attention to us.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm sorry about that.
Wait.
You look a bit back, yeah? Very amusing, Mr. No, it's much closer. It's useless driving.
Oh no. So these guys are in the plane, and they're in the van, and we're gonna go a third left. Christ.
You talking about, extraction?
I am here to protect you.
Dude, yeah, no, you can't be doing this, man. You are not fit.
They're still looking at us.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. We should probably get out of here.
Interesting. That would be a very like subtle, benign, ambiguous kind of thing. Unless he was just trying to steal a kiss from her, but I don't know, it looks very natural the way they did it, you know?
You're not real.
I'm a projection of your...
Oh my god, it's so tense when they're all looking at him.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
These men were sent here to abduct you, all right? If you want my help, you have to remain calm.
Alright, this is actually kind of genius. It explains who these mercenaries are. It gets him on side. They can then manipulate him more. Great plan.
They had us in the back of a van.
That explains the gravity shifts.
They're in Sydney at the moment, aren't they?
What is it, Mr. Fisher? Think!
A combination. They demanded the first numbers to pop into my head.
They're trying to extract a number from your subconscious. It can represent anything. We're in a hotel room.
Does he even know the number, though? I mean, he said he doesn't. I kind of believe him.
His music warns me. And then when the van hits the barrier of the bridge, that should be unmistakable. So we get a nice, synchronized kick.
Right, so that's the van. That's why they're doing it. So there's going to be a safe in here that's going to have...
The will, Robert. That will
That's his last insult. A challenge for you to build something for yourself.
I don't know. This is a little bit hammy now.
We'll enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know.
Now,
Whose subconscious are we going into exactly?
thank you for asking this.
I told him it was Browning so he can be a part of our team.
So we're going into Fisher's subconscious now, but it's his subconscious's 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 subconscious?
You good?
How is this going to unravel? This is going to come unraveled at the worst possible fucking time, isn't it?
Really, the truth we want Fisher to learn.
I mean, what's down there for you?
Okay, now in this level, they're all passed out. The thing, there and then they're in the van, and then they're in the aeroplane. Oh, that's sick. That feels like a pretty big kick to me. Oh, that fight scene was absolutely nuts.
You're gonna need to break into Browning's mind on your own.
Come on, Fisher!
Good luck, Fisher.
This is 10 seconds from the jump, which gives Arthur 3 minutes. Which gives us what?
60 minutes.
Can they make that route in under an hour?
They still have to climb down to the middle terrace.
Well, then they need a new route, a more direct.
And the timeline fuckery throughout this whole movie. They're doing a great job of explaining it. I'm following it really well. And I'm usually not good at that. Check out my Lord of the Rings reactions. So are we supposed to think that Eames is just a real big James Bond fan? That's why this is his dream? Oh.
Paradox.
Yeah, it is. It's...
Cobb, did we miss it?
Yeah, we missed it.
Man, couldn't someone have dreamt up a goddamn beach? Huh?
Oh my god. Oh man. How are the guys in the friggin' airplane going? No, wait, that's reality, isn't it?
Just buy us more time, all right?
Good work. It's so funny. It keeps cutting back to the van just very slowly falling. Like it's almost a comedy moment when it happens. Not looking too good. Whoa. Alright, this is how you're going to try and do the kick from within that universe? Is that what's happening? I'm not confused, but there's so much going on right here and so many different layers and levels of plot, storytelling, action, all of it just raveled into one delicious burrito of movie goodness. Well done, Tom. Oh, Mal, what are you doing? Shooter, shoot. Projection. Bam, bam. Trigger Tai Chi, trigger Tai Chi. Too late, man.
Mal killed Fisher?
I couldn't shoot her. Look, there's no use in reviving him. His mind's already trapped down there. It's all over.
So what? That's it? He's in limbo?
Well, it's not me that doesn't get back to my family, is it? It's a shame. I really wanted to know what's going to happen in there. I swear we have this one.
Yeah, that's a big vault, isn't it?
As soon as the music ends, you blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up the layers.
Whoa. All right, let's do this. So we're going into limbo?
Wants me to come after her. She wants me back down there with her.
Jesus, that sounds ominous as fuck.
All right.
What is his plan right here? What is this is interesting. He's gonna drop the elevator, push the elevator. What are you doing, Tommy Solomon? Where's Dick and Harry and Sally?
Saito, I need you to take care of Fisher while I go set some charges, okay?
No room for a tourist on these jobs.
You got this, Saito. Wow, what is this?
Built for years.
This is their fantasy world. Ugh. It's heartbreaking that you never see the kids' faces, you know?
It's the house Maul grew up in.
Will she be in there?
What happened there? Mole had a dark past, didn't she?
Listen, there's something you should know about me. About Inception.
What do we need to know? What is your history with Inception? Were you incepted into doing something? Is Michael Caine implied in this?
So certain of your world, of what's real, do you think he is?
Is his world an actual dream, though?
I know it's real, Mo.
I'm starting to feel like she's actually right.
Persecuted, dumb, chased around the globe by anonymous corporation.
But no, she would have woke him up. She would have woke him up.
James? Philippa?
Please. Those aren't my children.
You keep telling yourself that, but you don't believe it.
I know it.
And what if you're wrong? What if I'm what's real? You keep telling yourself what you know.
Yeah, but your houses didn't always exist in a pond together, lady. I don't think you're real.
The idea that caused you to question your reality came from me.
He's not wrong. That's exactly what happened.
Idea in my mind.
Wait, hang on.
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first.
What? What did you plant in her head?
That her world wasn't real.
Why did you do that, though? So he wanted her to be in there so that he could live out this fantasy world? And then it backfired and she got weird about it and realized that she was dreaming? Whoa.
Now tell me why!
Because you're together!
Holy shit.
You're infecting my mind.
I was trying to save you.
You betray.
How? Ugh.
Can still be together. Right here. In the world we built together.
And isn't Limbo infinite? So I guess that's what it would be. You know, Saito, hold off these guys. You're doing a good job. You got your grenade still?
Need to get Fisher.
You can't have him.
If I stay here, will you let him go?
What are you doing?
Take Fisher with you, alright?
You can't.
No, can you kill her in Limbo?
You're just a shade. You're just a shade of my real wife.
Alright, this is getting a little bit personal, bro.
Improvise.
Whoa! Oh, that's the kick. He's back, he's back. Oh, there you go. Enjoy that. Enjoy speaking to your dad who hates you and told you disappointed on his deathbed.
I know you were disappointed. Because
you. I was disappointed that you tried.
Oh, this is the... Right. We're still trying to fuck with this guy. 428491, I think it was. Alright. That is a will. I don't know what's lies or anything. We're still just in this guy's head trying to manipulate him, yeah? He's not really getting a new will. Oh. There's a pinwheel and a will? Now everything's all going to happen at the same time? Oh.
You have to go now!
Hey, can you not leave as well? I mean, I know Saito's down there, but...
Don't lose yourself! Find Saito and bring him back!
Alright, he is coming back, okay. That is a hell of an escape plan.
You said you dreamt that we'd grow old together.
But we did.
That's a good point. They had that 50 years together.
I'm sorry, Robert.
Oh, wait, this was the plan all along? Just to survive underneath the water? Saito's dead, I guess. Ugh.
You know, the will means that Dad wanted me to be my own man.
Alright, so mission accomplished. We managed to manipulate him. Oh. Oh. That's where all this happens. I knew that looked like Saito.
Waiting to die alone.
They got a lot of use out of that line, that's for sure.
Come back. So we can be young men together again.
Oh wait, he's woken up in level 1? I guess the other levels are not there. Saito's back and he's not dead, I guess. Yeah, he only got like shot in the dream world. What a movie he's had. Jesus Christ. Ring in your family, tell them you love them after living 80 more years or whatever.
Welcome home, Mr. Cobb.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. He's allowed to see his family again. Yeah. poor Cillian Murphy. His character really cops it in this one, doesn't he? Yeah, probably a good time to check that. So that's what these kids look like. There you go. It's on a cliff. Maybe don't do that. Things going for an awful long time. Okay. That definitely wobbled there at the very end. Alright, so he's back in reality. He's back in reality. The thing wobbled. Glad for Cobb that he was able to figure out a way to, first of all, get back to his kids after that horrifying incident with his wife. So that's the incident they were talking about. What was the deal with Cobol, the company? Are they just a kind of an anonymous villainous corporation that was just in the movie just to kind of for plot purposes, or was there more going on with that? Because obviously the backstory of this movie is left very much untold of like, how does this happen? When did this happen? What was all the, you know, this whole going into people's dreams things? How known is it that this is something that goes on? So I don't know. I thought it was very well told. They left a lot of mystery as a viewer. You didn't really know what was happening at any given time, while at the same time I was definitely able to follow where they were, what they were trying to do, and you know how everyone was operating in all these different levels of this dream. So for something this complicated, it definitely was easy to follow. If you take a look at Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I randomly happened to mention at the beginning of it, it's a very complicated and busy sort of concept, but simplified in a way that it really lends itself to the story. And what an amazing story it was. I mean, the heart in this with that, like I say, heartbreaking situation with Leo DiCaprio's character and his wife and living in limbo. Like I say, at times it was a bit confusing, but I have a much better attention span now than I have in the past, like doing this channel. I'm really forced to sit there and focus in on the movie, and it's not something I've always been good at doing. And I think if you follow this movie, then it's a lot more possible to be able to follow the implications and the consequences that are facing all of these characters. Tom Hardy was probably the highlight for me. I just enjoyed his character. He was almost the comic relief of this movie. And you know what? For a movie that didn't have a great deal of comedy, it was just so well told. I was completely invested. Usually, for my attention span, I need a movie to have a lot of comedy in it to sort of like keep me like interested. But this was just such a unique concept, and again, very well told, very well illustrated, with everybody plugged into this machine and stuff like that. They did a really fantastic job of taking this out there concept and bringing it in. At the end of the day, they are all criminals, right? Michael Caine is at the airport to welcome his son back, who did crime, to be allowed back into the country. So that, I don't think, was really addressed, of the fact that they're technically the bad guys. They are, right? They're invading people's thoughts. They're taking information without consent. They did it just to prevent some company becoming like... I don't understand how old mates, like, there are two major things, and if, like, when this old man dies, they're going to become, like, the primary monopoly for energy or whatever it was. But if there's only two, and you... like, is he taking over them instead? Like, does Saito stand to benefit quite a lot from that? Which, you know what? After the 2.5 hours that we just spent with Saito, which was a lot longer for him, you know what, Saito? Have all the corporate corruption you want to. You've lived a life. Ellen Page was great in this movie as well. She just fit in like a glove. Like, the cast was really well put. I thought I was going to see Anne Hathaway pop up in this movie, but I guess not. We did get the chick who played Talia al Ghul, though, as Mal. Molly. But I wasn't distracted by the cast being very similar. What movie am I thinking of? I thought this was going to have Christian Bale in it. I thought the whole, like, the Dark Knight cast was in this. It was just Robin, Alfred, Talia, and Bane. That was it. Is there another Christopher Nolan movie that has, like, Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anne Hathaway? Is that a different movie? What am I thinking there? Because I wasn't like focused on Christian Bale showing up because the movie was so interesting, but now that I'm at the end, I'm like, I really thought that was going to happen. And I know the comments on this video are just going to be full of people telling me, here's what this is what that represents, this is what that means, and I welcome it. Give it all to me. I want to see exactly how deep, because Christopher Nolan, very good at injecting layers of meaning into his movies, and I'm sure, I didn't even mean that as a pun, I'm sure there's tons of layers to this one here, and I don't know, maybe I'll go watch a new Rockstar's breakdown or something like that and see what's going on, because this movie very much captured my attention. Recently I watched Parasite. That was another one that, as soon as I finished reacting to the movie, in my head I was just like, I've got so much thinking to do about what I just watched, and this one's exactly the same. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Inception. Let me know what your favorite section of the let me know what your favorite level of the movie is. I really didn't think we were going to get, by the way, just before we wrap it up, a lot of good action in this movie as well. I thought it was going to be a bit more like wanky and like, just like a lot of talking scenes or stuff like that. And there was a bit of that, but there was a lot more action in this movie than I had any idea that we were going to see. So that was good to see, and it was good action as well. But let me know what your favorite moment was. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want a full-length version of this reaction. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, see you in the next video. Peace!